Hello vinyl community, Will Smith here. My last video was about a project I'm going to do on my old hi-fi system. And I started that. Not all the parts came in. There's some problems in shipping some of the stuff here, but I was able to do some changes on it. So let me first show kind of some in-step stuff and then talk really quick about some of the after stuff and then ask for any thoughts. Okay, partway through my changeover of getting into this new cartridge in. Now here's the old cartridge. It's Electro-Voice 132. Let's see if you can see it there. And a couple of things interesting about this. It's got these flat blades on it instead of the rounded connectors that are so common now. So it comes with little converters for that. What it also had though was this to hold it on. So this piece actually is a threaded hole that a screw goes through on the tone arm, and it was pop riveted to this in about such a position like that. This connected onto the top of that, and then the whole unit threaded up. What I'm doing is I've actually screwed out the pop rivets. I drilled out the holes on this a little bit bigger. The little carrier piece on the new cartridge I can fit like this, and then I'm going to actually pop rivet that on with these pop rivets here, and then grind it down a little bit. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. So after getting that all riveted up and connected together there, wiring it into the hi-fi was a little bit different. I ended up having to solder the little adapters on. Instead of just using them as adapters, I actually had to solder new ends onto the tone arm wiring. Then the tone arm wiring is what did not come in. I had intended on getting that new, and that just did not happen. Immediately resolved my problems as far as sound was concerned, but I found an interesting thing. One is that I must have a different weight in this new cartridge, and I don't know if it's because of some plastic pieces instead of metal pieces or what, but I can only get my tracking force at about 2.5 grams, and it's supposed to be between 4 and 6 grams. And I don't know that that's going to hurt me the most, but it seems like it's really easy to have that needle skitter across the record on some of them. Also, the right angle on the cartridge doesn't seem right, and I don't know if that's the right phrase, but normally you want your cartridge like this with your stylus just here to ride on the record groove, and what I'm finding is that my cartridge is like this with the stylus pointed like this as it rides on the record groove. And I found that there are a few records that just won't even play. For instance, the Paul McCartney remix of Say Say Say. There was a record store day that I showed you guys. That one will not play on the Magnavox. It goes, get a little bit of one groove and that pops over the next one, a little bit and pops over the next one, and that record still plays okay on another turntable that I now have. You'll see that in another video, but not on this one. So I need to try and find a different way to do that angle, or if you guys have any other thoughts, I'd love to hear them. But that is the update on my 1963 Magnavox. Thanks. Take care.